Someone on this flight is threatening to kill someone every 20 minutes unless $150 million is transferred to this account number.
Today I'm going to be reviewing Nonstop, a Liam Neeson film that I recently watched where Liam Neeson plays the character named Bill Marks, who is a U.S. Air Marshal he's just lost his passion for his job. He just sees it as just a job, as something that he does on a daily basis that he's not really motivated at all. He's an alcoholic. He lost his daughter at a very young age. And he just is really depressed, and he's an air marshal just because it's like all he really has left to do. And on a routine flight to London, he ends up getting some weird text messages that say that this anonymous person is going to start killing people every 20 minutes. At first, he thinks that it's just a prank, but as people start dying and he starts finding bodies, he begins to realize the seriousness of the situation, and he has to try to figure out who is killing people before it is too late and before the entire all the passengers on the plane are dead. Now, I'm not going to give away who is the person that is killing off people, but I will say that throughout the film, it's really a mystery because the people who are killing people off on the plane have asked for an $150 million ransom, and they've made it look like Bill Marks is the person that's hijacking the plane by making the name of the bank account where the ransom money is going to go. It's in Bill's name.
Marks, the account number you gave us is in your name.
What? That doesn't make any sense. This is a setup. Something else is going on.
And they just make it look like he's the one that's doing all the killings, which really makes the passengers uneasy as he begins to act pretty suspicious on the plane, which leads to a lot of tension in this film. Now, overall, this film felt like a typical Liam Neeson action film. They all kind of have the same typical plot where you have some action scenes, you have a little bit of mystery, and eventually the actual bad guy is found out to be who they are, and Liam Neeson's character has to put the stop to them before it's too late. But overall, I think this was an entertaining movie. It was very interesting to watch to see who was the actual person that was killing people. I think that it was definitely more along the lines of somebody who would like to watch action adventure types of films, just because that was mainly what the film was. It was a nonstop, pardon the pun, since the movie's named Nonstop, but that was really what it was. It felt like it was a nonstop action. There was no real time to really soak in what was going on to kind of figure out exactly who was killing people off. But overall, I would give the movie probably about a 3.5 out of 5. There was a couple of course, with the killings, there's some blood. We see one person's neck get snapped. We see some guns fired, some blood. We see some needles and an explosion. So there's quite a lot of violence in this action film. There's a little bit of sexual content, but nothing crazy in this film. I noticed there's a couple kisses, and some low-cut shirts, but nothing much, as most of 90% of the movies in the plane. We do see one couple that is like making out in one of the seats, but outside of that, you really don't see much sexual content in this film. If you move over to profanity, there is one F-bomb, and there is some Lord's name in vain, as well as some D words and S words. So there is some language. It's a PG-13 film, so the language is definitely fits that description, minus the fact that there's an F-bomb in there. It's toward the end of the film. And then for drug and alcohol, we see a couple of people get drugged, and they start foaming in their mouth as they're poisoned, and we see some alcoholic beverages consumed. But overall, I mean, like I said, it was a 3.5 out of 5. It was definitely an entertaining film. It kept my attention. And if you're a fan of Liam Neeson or of action-adventure films, I highly recommend that you check this one out. Let me know in the comments if there's another Liam Neeson film or any other films that you guys would like me to check out, and I'll go ahead and review those for you. Thank you, and have a good rest of your day.
I'm not hijacking this plane. I'm trying to save it.